Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be installing my Maxwell engine start module, which I'll show you right now. It replaces one of my batteries, and then there's 3 studs on it. Your negative, your positive, your standard 2 studs on the battery, but then it has a 3rd stud, and that 3rd stud is a positive cable going from that 3rd stud to the starter solenoid, and that's the only thing connected to the solenoid. So that means we got to connect the cable from the alternator to the cables coming from the batteries, because right now all those are connected to the back of the solenoid on the starter, but we don't want that. So let me show you what this engine start module looks like. That's what it looks like. You can see positive, negative, and then here's that 3rd one. This goes to the starter. This is the only thing, once I get it installed, that will start my truck. My other 3 batteries are not used to start the truck anymore. So let's get installing it. What you're going to need to do this is you're going to need a terminal block like this, because this is what we're going to use to connect the other 3 cables that are connected to the solenoid on my starter. We're going to connect it to this. So in other words, we're going to complete the circuit going from the alternator to the batteries, because you still want your batteries to charge. So we need something like this. And then I'm going to install my new jumpers. But let me show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me get the flashlight. All right. There's the starter solenoid right there. You see there's 1, 2, 3 cables connected to the starter. We're going to take those off, and then we're going to connect them all together and put them this side, and then I'm going to run a 2-aught cable going from there to the engine solenoid. Fun. All right. Can't really see, but this right here is the those 3 cables that are on the back of my starter. I got them on that terminal block. I got it zip tied, got some wire loom around it, and then that red cable there is going, I'm routing going to the new start module. It's easy, just a little time consuming. Alright, I got it installed. There's a button on top you push to test the status of it. It's flashing green, that means it's charging. So got everything ran, everything's hooked up. Looks like it's a mess, but yeah. So I'm going to let it charge up, and I'm going to test it out. Hello everybody, Trucker Mike here. How y'all doing? It's been a couple weeks now since I installed the Maxwell 31-1800 engine start module, or ESM. And let me tell you, first of all, let me preface by saying they are not sponsoring this video. I don't think the quality of my video would be up to for them to sponsor, but whatever. I paid for this engine start module out of my money, so just to get that out of the way. My opinion of it: best $867 I have spent for my truck's electrical system. I don't have any, I did not record my truck startup time before I installed this, but trust me when I say it was slower than what it is now. Now when I fire this truck up, it fires right on up. I mean, the engine turns over faster. There's more power going to the starter than it was with the regular interstate batteries that I have. Now these batteries I just bought Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving of last year. Now it's 2019. It's the 3rd, Thursday the 3rd. I love it. It starts up. Now I was in some cold temperatures. I mean, no negatives or nothing like that, but I was in Nebraska and it got down to 7 degrees. She fired right up. Fired right up. No problems. Never have to worry about a dead battery again. The 3 batteries that are left in my battery box, they can go dead all they want. My truck's still going to start. So I love it. I'm going to put a link down in the description where I bought it at. So if you want one for your truck, it'll work on any model truck. Like I said, I really didn't show in detail of me actually doing the install because I needed both my hands to do it, and trying to set up the camera, you know, in the engine compartment, and then, you know, it was a pain in the butt. So, but basically what you do is, like I explained earlier, or in the video, it looks just like a battery, okay? But it's the same size, same dimension, except it has 3 posts on it. One's your negative, one's your positive, and then the 3rd post is going towards the starter. So what you have to do is, on your starter solenoid, you're going to have red cables going to that solenoid. In my configuration, and I'm sure it's probably the same with all the Freightliner, International, Kenworth, you're going to have a cable going from the alternator to the solenoid, and then you're going to have a cable from the battery going to that solenoid. You take those cables off the solenoid and you get yourself a terminal block like I showed in the video. You connect those 3 cables or 2 cables or however many red cables you have onto that terminal block, screw it down, zip tie it, put some wire loom around it to protect it and everything, zip tie it out of the way, and then you run a 2-aught cable going from your engine start module to the back of your solenoid, the same stud that you just took all those other cables off. You put it on there, screw it down, and then, you know, if you want to clean up your wiring, zip tie them, all that, you do that too. That's it. It's simple to install. It's just, you know, a little time consuming. So I got it done. She fires right up, my truck. Loving every minute of it. 7 degree weather, no problem. Starts right up. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna put some what do you call it, the product details of this thing, of the Maxwell engine start module. Other than that, 2 thumbs up, man. It's a big investment, but you got to consider that it's going to save you money, because now your other 3 batteries, the only thing they do now is just power your truck, whatever's in your truck. Like if you have your truck shut off and your APU is not running, you'll still have your radio and, you know, whatnot. But it takes the heavy load of starting your truck off those batteries. So that means they are going to last a lot longer now. Matter of fact, you can switch those batteries out with batteries that aren't designed to start an engine. These batteries here are designed to start engines. They're not going to be used for that anymore. So if I wanted to switch them out for a deep cycle battery, like an AGM battery, and I'll do that once it comes time for me to replace these batteries. But anyway, I highly recommend it. I paid $867 for this start module, but it's going to save me money, and it'll pay for itself 2-3 years. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Hit that like button, comment down below what you think. Like I said, I'll leave the links to where I bought it at in the description, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Go ahead and do it, because I'm going to be producing more videos like this that are relevant to trucking or to trucks. I mean, I got a Peterbilt, but a lot of stuff that I do is the same for other trucks. So anyway, I'll see y'all next time.
Back